February 2026 asks Aquarius one powerful question. What do you truly value? And what is draining your energy? This month shifts your focus toward money, self-worth, and long-term thinking, while also demanding more discipline in how you communicate and make decisions. If you're an Aquarius, February is about valuing yourself differently. February 2026 brings a grounded yet emotionally revealing energy, with Mercury, Venus, and the Sun all moving through Pisces, your second house of money, resources, self-worth, and personal values becomes a major focus, beginning a long-term cycle of restructuring your third house, which is the area of communication, thinking patterns, learning, siblings, and daily decision-making. Altogether, these transits ask you to re-evaluate how you earn and spend, become more intentional with your words, strengthen self-worth through responsibility, and build practical confidence rather than just relying on potential. This is a month of quiet recalibration, not dramatic action. What shifts now will definitely last. Emotionally, February may feel slower, heavier, but clarifying. Aquarius risings may notice a heightened sensitivity around money or security, a desire for stability rather than experimentation, an awareness of where energy is being undervalued, less tolerance for mental chaos or shallow conversations, and more importantly, a need to simplify life. Pisces energy softens your usual detachment, making you more emotionally aware of your needs. Saturn grounds you, reminding you that self-respect is built through consistency. You may feel less social, but more centered. As Mercury enters Pisces, your thinking around money and self-worth becomes more intuitive and emotionally driven. You may reflect on financial habits, reconsider pricing, income, or spending. You might feel mentally foggy around numbers if you are rushed. You could also realize emotional attachments to possessions or income. A navigation tip for you is to slow down financial decisions. Clarity usually comes with patience. Venus in Pisces soften your relationship with money and increases your desire for comfort, beauty, and emotional safety. You may spend more on things that bring peace, attract support through kindness, feel more generous than usual, and you could also want your environment to feel more soothing. However, be mindful. Venus here can lead to overgiving or emotional spending. As the Sun enters Pisces later in the month, these themes come fully into awareness. You may feel motivated to strengthen self-worth, build financial stability, align income with values, or simplify possessions and expenses. This is about inner value first, external results later. Saturn's entry into Aries marks a major long-term shift in how you think, speak, and process information. Over time, Saturn in your third house could bring more disciplined thinking, some serious conversations, responsibility with your words, and structured learning or teaching. In February, you may already feel less tolerant of nonsense, the pressure to communicate clearly, mental fatigue if overstimulated, and an awareness of how words create consequences. This transit asks you to speak with intention and commit to mental maturity. February may bring financial reflection or budgeting, any conversations about value or compensation, serious discussions with siblings or close contacts, the desire to simplify your routines, and reduced mental distractions. This is a foundational month for you. There are several things that you can do that would be quite beneficial in this month. You could try to reassess spending habits, Strengthen self-worth through consistency. Communicate thoughtfully. Simplify your daily life. And try to invest in stability. Other helpful practices may include budgeting, journaling about values, decluttering, and setting communication boundaries. On the other hand, there are also several things that would be wise for you to try to avoid, which include impulsive spending, emotional decision-making around money, over-explaining yourself, having a mental overload, and finally, most importantly, undervaluing your time or energy. Saturn rewards clarity and responsibility, especially in thought and speech. This month will teach Aquarius that self-worth shapes financial reality. Your stability creates freedom. Having discipline will strengthen confidence, and less noise will bring you more clarity. You are learning how to build value that lasts. February 2026 is quietly helping you redefine what security really means. The choices you make now, especially around money, words, and daily habits, are shaping your future foundation. Always honor your worth. Everything else will follow. Before you go, just a little reminder. This reading is meant to be a general, monthly energetic overview, rather than a precise prediction of your life. So please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And always trust your own intuition and lived experience above anything else. If parts of this reading felt accurate, grounding, or comforting, that's usually a sign that it touched on themes already present in your awareness. And if some parts didn't land, that's completely okay too. Not every message is meant for every moment. And discernment is part of the practice. You're always the one in control of how you respond, what you choose, and where you place your energy. I hope this video gave you something useful. And if this helped you at all, feel free to like the video or subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.